How's it going, Laser Bruce is up. I'm Sixkilla and welcome back to Danganronpa THH. We finished chapter 2. I believe we're about to jump in to chapter 3. Let's see what happens next. Our numbers are dwindling here. Pretty extremely, actually. Pretty rapidly.
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore.
Poor Allie.
Getting out of here anytime soon?
She's so nice and simple.
Impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Don't think like that, man. It's not that... Donuts? I need some donuts. That'll cheer me up. That's Aoi thinking. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled, donut holes. Malasadas?
Okay.
Oh god of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary.
Huh?
What is going on?
Huh?
That's a horrifying sound. What's that sound? Sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
But...
I'm super scared, but... Is someone there? Oh great, it's a ghost. Just what we needed. As if shit wasn't bad enough already, we got a ghost in the bathhouse. A next generation legend. The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone met up at the dining hall, just like always, and I expected to start it like any other day. That's what I expected, but... Today's count kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up. I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taken it easy in her room for today.
Oh.
That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
So then...
It's just the 7 of us then. It looks that way.
How about that?
At times like these, we're the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang.
Impossible.
Or not. Take hasn't said a word since everything that happened. Oh yeah, his new BFF got murked. One look at his face, turned into butter. One look at his face showed he hadn't slipped a wink. Must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro. And then, having to watch Mondo get punished and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him.
Well...
So I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things. Do our best to get along and live here together in peace. That's what you've always said. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. What, to live here forever?
Well...
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
Is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence? As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, our current situation's not... Demon angel, pretty pudgy princess.
Huh? Here we go!
Meggy, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon catgirl dog boy, Robo Justice, the galactic king, and... What I mean is, there's no 2D here.
There is nothing to be done.
You're all 2D, don't worry. The mastermind puts such base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. I don't think that's a good idea. So we're all going to work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right?
Well, I mean, since the class trial's over and all,
Perhaps.
there should be new places to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well then.
And once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Have any problems with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our life here. Nope. The point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me and so I appeared!
Genocide? Nobody called for you.
Um...
What the? How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko?
Yes!
God, this place is just amazing. Finally a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype. I'll fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. Stop being so calm. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. I don't think that was a joke, but whatever. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Can we get rid of her? She's a dangerous psychopath. Let's go find some people to talk to. And I'm assuming the new area, which must be upstairs, presumably. I guess we'll find out. Well, we should check the bath out, see if the ghost is still in there. Any ghosts in here? Lockers. There's nothing out of the ordinary about them. Okay, no ghosts. Cool, let's go. We're ghost free today, apparently. Was a good day to be ghost free. There was nobody around. I guess they're all on the second floor. I mean, they must be, right? Alright, let's head up. Your sign's falling off. You should probably get that looked at. When do we get free time again next? I miss free time. Should we check the gym before we go up? I suppose we should. I like free time. It was nice. There's getting less and less people to actually hang out with though, because they're all dying. Hard to hang out with dead people, you know. Our choices are getting limited, and unfortunately most of the nicer ones are the ones that are getting killed. Oh hey Hero. You're okay, I guess. You're just a derp. Nothing changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate blocking the stairs leading to the third floor is gone. I guess that's where they want us to head next. Wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. Yep, third floor. Should I check the library and crap? Nah. Where was the gate to the third floor? Is this the gate to the third? No. Oh, this one. That's right, I remember. The third floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? Us? Now. Classrooms. I don't usually like checking the classrooms because they're boring, but you never know where people are gonna end up. There you go.
So in the end...
The windows up here are also barred with metal plates, not surprising I suppose, so escape still looks impossible. But I better check all the metal plates again, just to be sure. Yeah, sure. If you like wasting time, go for it. I mean, don't kill me, please. I assume you're very strong and capable of ripping my head off with your bare hands, so I'd rather you didn't do that, if you could see your way clear to not pulling my head off. Alright, what do we got in here? Rec room. Interesting. Oh, that reminds me, hang on, so this is...
Let's see...
a recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined a school like this place having one. Having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, and even a dartboard. And look at this! They even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring ring ring, hello there, allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, and all kinds of magazines. But nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then...
Will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad.
Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops. Nothing, never mind, no. Anyway, that's it for my expoundation. Bye-bye. What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life would be much nicer if he could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? The way he talks every time makes it sound like the apocalypse has happened outside of the school, right? That seems like the obvious takeaway.
It would seem...
So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Kinda want to check that out. Is this the art room? Whoa, this is fancy, man. At first glance, this looks like any normal art room. But something about it seems off, or multiple somethings. Him, mainly. Wow, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. So, Hifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Charanbo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Ronpongi? Charanbo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is a little sculptor fairy representing this century's greatest quality. Saburo Roppongi, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Musume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. But one of your Elite is missing.
No, nothing.
Well, the Elite 3 just sounds stupid now, doesn't it? Well, it's not from Pokemon.
Yes, indeed.
Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century. I see, well, good luck with that. Good luck with that, you crazy bastard. Alright. Oh, there's a lot to look at. There are paintings lining the walls. Is this really art? This looks like a bunch of crappy graffiti to me. In the eye of the beholder and all that, I suppose? What is that? That's creepy, man. This is a statue of Neo. You really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for life drawing classes or whatever? It's a locker, but it doesn't seem like there's anything inside. That's what I was pointing at. Well, there's a statue of Dipshit over here. Is this the statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. Who would want to make a statue of this asshole? But man, it is magnificent, isn't it? Isn't it magnificent? Ooh, here we go. Lots of things to murder people with. This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It used to store different artsy things. Is that Mondo? Mondo and Leon? And Chihiro. Looks like a picture. But as I stretched my hand out to pick it up, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Huh? What I saw in the picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo, and they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head one after the other. Why is it only these three people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How'd they get it developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom, there's no metal plate covering it. They knew each other before this. Which must mean whenever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak. But there's no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around in my head were quickly drowned out by... That's mine, give it back. Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Wow, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
That wonderful.
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. What's going on with that picture? Do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. No, me neither, really. Alright, so we got hammers. There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they were used for making sculptures. Pretty good guess, I'd imagine. A dolly, they must use it to move all the statues around. And that's it in here. Let's go. We still need to hit up the physics room. Which I'm excited to find out what the giant machine is. Ah, I see. Another set of stairs. Lovely. Wow, this is a fancy room. What the fuck kind of school has equipment like this? This is the physics lab? Is this like a classroom or more like some kind of research institute? Only the best, I suppose. Hey Taka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. This guy's broken, man. Someone broke Taka. Mondo, you had to die and break Taka like that? Here's a camera. Oh, this is... It's a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime style design on it. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yeah, it still works. I should show the others later. Free camera. This thing? What's up with this ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
What? What, you want to do some quantum leaping? Huh?
Phew.
That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist. Although, they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. A time machine? Seriously, so I can go back in time? Okay then, let me just get in there. If I go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure. Oh, sorry, that's not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. Comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute?
Wah-wah?
You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What?
Hey,
Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier?
in other words...
You can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With this thing, you could even live on Mars. But what with that discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars.
You guys?
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys have all this delicious air. So don't go messing with it, you break it, and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier? And more than that? To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering? God damn you. Yes, that was purely for vindictive purposes, obviously. This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this. Camera. Door. This crap? They must use these for physics experiments and stuff. There's materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even recognize. Another coin. 86, man, we gotta hit that machine up again. I know, I have a problem. I have a problem. Thanks, Shenmue. Oh, great. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. This place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable.
I'm seriously excited!
It's so tempting. I just want to dunk myself right in it. Go ahead, because it will kill you. Of course, Genocide Jack likes it. That just goes to show how disgusting it really is. I discovered lots of stuff, but it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was actually a clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. I want to look around. But now I should head to the dining hall. God damn it. I haven't got to poke through all the drawers and shit. You know I love doing that. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall.
Hina.
Huh?
I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that helped a lot. Do you love those donuts? But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting?
Well...
My stomach ache kind of made me hungry, so you know. I guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina's pretty much the same, it looks like.
Just a second!
Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk.
Well.
Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Beside that, you... Jeez, your knockers are huge. What the hell? Did you convince him to double up on milk production?
Bastard!
Stay away from her, fiend. Anyway, first things first. We should talk about what we found, right, Tucker? Right. Okay, what happened?
So,
I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery. Didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean?
right.
Never mind, it was about the nurse's office, remember? There's one on the first floor, right?
Well,
I remember, but it's locked.
Yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
so then.
Did you find any protein in there? Or even vitamin supplements would be fine. I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter
I
stuff.
see.
That's disappointing.
Aw.
It is disappointing. Like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. Alright, what's up, hero? I just remembered I saw Byakuya a little while ago. What? Where? Where was he?
What?
You're kinda scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
No, 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 no!
So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me. Please kill him for us.
Huh?
Thank you. She just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. It's no use. Kyoko?
Correct.
There was a rather remarkable physics labs on the third floor. In the middle of the room there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. What's something like that doing there? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. Sorry to bring it up, Taka. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room up on the third floor. I have no doubt that our student life here would be even more enjoyable because of it. Can someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? I like the way she's taking this whole situation. There was an art room on the third floor and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate my favourite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me. I found something while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera? That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
know?
Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
This thing's like a kid's toy. Looks like it can store 5 pictures maybe. Doesn't have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange.
You know nothing!
Rude, she's not strange, she's Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Hifumi? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at that big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera. What?
Damnation!
Where did you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it on the first day along with my phone.
let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However,
Ah, but look at it. It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection, or you buy a second-hand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it? It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore.
unforgivable!
But were you just saying how much this means to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are going to need to take pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. I searched the entire third floor, but all the windows and the halls and the rooms were blocked off. We should give this a rest already. For serious, give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged.
So in the end,
It would seem escape via the third floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. Okay, I've heard what everyone has to say. So now it's my turn. Can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
what?
What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three. And the three of them were laughing?
Oh,
It showed the three of them together laughing. When could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
well then.
Then the picture wasn't taken here.
Let's see.
But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to the school.
Well,
You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on it. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got
How
here,
about that?
I bet they're still alive. They left the school and Then they took the picture.
Is that right?
That's impossible. After all, we saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko. And then there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when the picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly... On another topic, there's something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Okay, if that's more important. There is also something that's been bothering me, which I would like to discuss. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually...
It's about Hina.
Huh?
What, me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened?
Huh?
It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. Being the ultimate gambler, you would know that. It's called a tell. Something you can't hide, no matter how hard you try.
Is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose just gets a little bit longer.
Huh?
What, for real? Actually, no.
Huh? Oh.
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying.
Oh.
That's no fair. If you're going to lie, at least lie convincingly.
Hina.
Be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that?
That's it. I'm
Are
sure
you feeling
of it.
guilty about something?
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But...
It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason? What reason?
Sorry.
To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because, even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth?
Well...
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost.
Hmm?
A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey,
Is there more than one ghost? But I mean, ghosts are...
What the heck?
See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So, can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really meant that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you.
So,
It happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again?
honestly.
And you've ignored the rule regarding nighttime.
Sorry.
I know, I'm sorry. I feel really bad about that. Please
But-
continue. So I left my room and headed for the warehouse. Then I started hearing a strange sound. Like a modem. Or a dot
Well-
matrix. It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There was no doubt who it was. It's Chihiro. Yeah.
Say what?
Oh no!
No way,
Honestly.
ghost? It's simply not possible, you must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well then.
Then all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It's a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You're gonna try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you.
What the heck?
You can wait here if you want.
Please!
I don't want to be alone. Take me with
Hey.
you. What are you gonna do,
There
Celeste?
is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
Oh.
I guess that's a yes. I guess so.
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on. Come on.
Cthulhu Fatan?
Please!
Shut up, what if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
well...
I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Over here. Is this the locker? There's something in here. Huh? Inside the locker is a laptop. What's something like that doing
Hey.
here? I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right, I saw it in the library before. Oh, Byakuya probably put it there then. Looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. But how'd the laptop get from the library to here?
It would seem...
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I'm surprised you're able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the love clueless girls attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. But I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a frickin' laptop inside a frickin' locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I spotted a grey alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me with one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I got all depressed forever now? But listen, this isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. What do you mean?
Hey.
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera.
Yes, it's me.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop in here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. Okay. It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
so then,
First of all, we have to wake it up. Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There's a bunch of different icons on the
Hey.
desktop. There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us.
You really came.
Master, you're here. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
oh no!
It's a ghost. Buddha and sweet baby Jesus
Calm
saved me.
down.
It's not a ghost.
What?
Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then,
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego, I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program?
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine? Reinforced learning?
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. And if you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it'll probably be more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it's called alter ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make a perfect sense for you to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That's what this means, yeah? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room, where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about master and whatnot, yes. I believe I'm on fire. I thought you were already into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy, and also a computer program.
I feel as if...
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean...
That aspect?
Anyway,
Let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master.
Only gave me the general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
That's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong, so it's taking me a little longer than I thought.
Master.
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of the school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
That's right.
It's gonna be a while,
Leave it to me.
but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
It's fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh? Why?
Are you okay with this?
Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close the doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but he won't hear a thing. Okay then, how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we
so
do?
then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But...
If you leave your door open all night,
it's
then
true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I won't go down without a fight, I assure you. There's an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure, like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled from my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but... Is Master... For a split second, Kyoko seemed not to know what to do, but she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low, so I was prepared for this moment.
It's
Somehow I feel
like...
kind of sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program, it does not have feelings.
What?
Are you sure about that?
shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do, it's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about
Could
us?
it be...
What's wrong,
You
Hero?
know?
No, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. This is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well?
Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access, that's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. True.
Indeed.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
For now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So we should get going.
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye, we'll be back, I promise. Stop being gross. Come on, Hifumi, let's go.
I suppose.
We all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? As if he'd been waiting for his cue. Hina has gained enough experience
What's
to
the
level up.
matter?
So what was this awesome something? Monokuma.
What the heck?
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, denied, super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do
Say
it.
what?
Do it? You mean like, do it, do it?
Huh?
Wait, what? What do you mean, do it, do it? Ew, gross, you said do it.
Just the worst.
What? You said it first. We were just talking about getting to the bathhouse. We've not had a chance to relax in some time. But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that's why we're all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which... Okay, boys, why don't you head back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Oh, jeez. What are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, should we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with a ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. She and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Damnation!
We totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure, you'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on.
Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. That's...
Without a doubt.
You're absolutely right. I thought you were all about the 2D. Olivia, you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. What? What about your man's fantasy? I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes or your dreams or of adventure or whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to spy on them.
Kind of depressing.
I see, I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. To be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer. Fantasy,
It's
fantasy,
like-
my fantasy. So I guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh? That's the only reason I care, because it's a good reference for creating figurines. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay. Maybe.
No way.
If the girls heard you say that, we'd be dead meat for sure. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it.
Ah, what a nice
This is
bath.
fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true
Indeed.
pleasure.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I'd like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Sorry, no time for that.
So in the end,
That's what I figured.
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're so terrible to me.
My entire existence!
Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
Well now.
Have I got your attention? Then let's head to the gym, where your presents await.
See ya later!
No questions, no dilly-dallying, get a move on, and everything will become clear.
Oh,
What is it? What are you scheming this
it would
time?
seem
It's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving. Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either, I'm like totally traumatized.
however,
It's okay, we have alter ego. I'm sure we'll find something that'll help us. So for now,
correct.
you have to just endure it, come whatever may. Alright. We're gonna pause that there. Because we have been going for 45 minutes, so we're gonna wrap this one up here, and in the next one we'll see what motive he's got for us to get us all killed. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.